Hey, welcome to my GodFit channel. This is just basic Christianity 101 simple topics with simple answers. And today's topic, we're going to talk about the history of Halloween, part one. Yes, I mispronounced its name on purpose. Because there is nothing good, nothing holy, nothing beneficial at all about this satanic evil holiday. This holiday promotes evil, it promotes rebellion, and it can cause a shift in one's life and create many open doors to the kingdom of darkness just by participating in this holiday. So what's the true history and the purpose of Halloween? Why do we celebrate this holiday, and what ties does it have to America? Well, Halloween, aka Halloween, as we call it, started back in 2 to 3 BC by a group of Druid Celtic priests in the main areas of England, Ireland, and France. These Druid priests and people within that area celebrated two main seasons of the year: Beltane, which began around May 1st, which symbolized the birth of summer, and Samhain, spelled Samhain, which started around November 1st, which symbolized the death of summer. We get October 31st because this was the last day of the year before their New Year started. Samhain was a day for honoring the New Year festival, honoring the Lord of Darkness, whose name was Samhain, which was the most important day of the year for them. Samhain's figure appeared in many shapes, but the main symbol or image of this little so-called god was that of a large skull-like creature with antlers coming out of its sides of its head, with a body made up of dead branches intertwined together and large knife-like fingers and toenails made from sticks. Look it up on the internet to see. Anyway, this so-called God had the ability to fly and transport from the spiritual to the physical realm during this time. Later, after several decades passed by, the head of Samhain was then replaced with that of a pumpkin head, which later also would morph to the headless horseman. The Headless Horseman was based on this godlike figure Samhain, aka Halloween. Anyway, these Druids celebrated the place where this creature came from, death, aka hell. This was a terrible and frightful night of celebration mixed with extreme terror. This was a night of animal and human sacrifices to their god Samhain. This was the most important time of the year for them, to start off the year in the right way in their eyes. They believed that the mystical veil would open up once a year, which is the veil between the spiritual and physical worlds. It would be the thinnest during this time. The spirits from the spiritual world could cross over to the physical world and either bless or curse the people, depending on what sacrifices they gave. Hebrews 6:19. Those spirits would hunt down people and try to possess their bodies. So for that one day, these spirits could actually gratify their old flesh desires. So the Celtic people and the priests would round up animals, criminals, or volunteers to offer those in sacrifice to their god Samhain. The most powerful offering they could give is their young virgin children, and yes, many did this. The more personal the sacrifice to that family, the greater power and blessings the spirits would give them. However, no matter what, everyone must offer some sort of sacrifice, either an animal or a human. They would either chop them up and put them in wicker baskets and throw them into the fire, or cast them outright into the fire until nothing was left but their bones. This is where we get bonfires today, from bone fires back then. They would burn every part of these animals and humans all the way to their bones, burning them so much the bones would turn into lime, Amos 2:1, in which the lime would be used as a fertilizer to yield better crops for that next year. So yes, the next day they would gather the lime from these fires for their future crops. Talk about a circle of life. What a bunch of psychos. Anyway, this was done to appease these spirits. Now let's be honest. This so-called God, aka Samhain, really represents Lucifer, aka Satan. These people were worshiping Satan in the form of Samhain. The reason why black and orange are the main colors of Halloween today is because of these bonfires. The darkness of the night yielded the color of black, and the fires of the raging bonfires yielded the colors of orange, red, and yellow. Look up Samhain Night Festival images in Google and see for yourself. We get the tradition of dressing up in costumes from this holiday as well. The Celtic people believed if they dressed up like ghosts, goblins, and dark creatures, when the veil was opened between the time of midnight and 6 a.m., 3 a.m. being the midpoint, these evil spirits would roam the earth. They believed that if they dressed up like them, the spirits would not attack them but pass them by. So now, why is dressing up like something else ungodly? The reason why putting on costumes for this holiday is so bad is because all humans are made in the image of God, in the image of Jesus himself. When we dress up, we are willfully choosing to degrade our Creator and dress up like an evil creature. Even if the custom is not evil, we are purposely choosing and fantasizing about being something else. Romans 1:23. Think about this. We have the highest honor among all creation. We are the only beings who is formed in the image of God himself. And yet we willfully choose to dress up our children as a lesser being or fantasize about some lower level creature. Dressing up our children or dressing up ourselves definitely dishonors God. In the next video, we will talk about trick-or-treat custom, the pumpkin head, aka jack-o'-lanterns, and what this holiday means to the satanic realm of witches and warlocks, aka the occult. We will also discuss what happens to the spiritual realm during this night. Read these chapters in full for greater faith. Amos 2, Romans 1, and Hebrews 6. Y'all have a good day. Be safe and stay away from bad people because bad company corrupts good character. And always remember, to God be all the glory. Jesus really is God. Jesus really is Lord. Peace.